My name is Deborah Feeney. I work for TSL Contractors Ltd. Our head office is on the island of Mull, but we have several other satellite offices throughout Scotland. The company was originally a quarry based on Mull, and we now do building work and civil engineering. We have our own transport division, and we still sell some quarry products from the base on Mull. And recently we added Skyhook helicopters to our portfolio, and they do commercial helicopter lift work. We are recruiting at the moment quite vigorously. The construction industry has, as most people know, really taken off again in the recent months, and we are always looking for good civil engineers, particularly people who are willing and able to work in the more remote parts of Scotland where we work. We're doing a lot of hydro schemes at the moment, so obviously there's a lot of civil engineering input into those schemes, and it's not always easy to attract people to work in the more remote locations. We also have graduates in HR, graduates in geotechnical science, and we also have graduates in quantity surveying and jobs for QSs, and also as the business grows I would foresee that there would be a need for business graduates, as I am myself. It depends on the vacancy, how we will advertise it. All jobs go onto the company website, so anyone who's interested in working with TSL should check the website regularly. We also do advertise in the local press, so the Open Times, the Press and Journal, and we tend also to use agencies, some of the bigger recruitment agencies, and we have used S1 Jobs in the past as well. We normally ask people to write to us letting us know which position they're interested in and sending us a copy of their most up-to-date CV. We do have an application form, but we tend to prefer to see somebody's CV and how they present themselves to us on their CV. We then usually hold an interview. It's a fairly relaxed and informal interview, and we do assess people throughout the interview against different criteria, against the job description, but we prefer to more have a discussion with people and find out what kind of person they are and if we think they'd be a good fit with the organisation. Well, the basics are that it's laid out clearly, and please no spelling mistakes. Make sure that your dates flow properly and there's not a question over where were they between now and then. And I think if you introduce questions in the mind of the person who's reading the CV, it's never very good. It should just, all the information should be there. Or questions about gaps, certainly all the information should be there. And I think also in your CV try and inject some of your personality. I guess particularly for fresh graduates who've possibly never worked before is really to try and differentiate yourself from other people and try and give us a flavour of what kind of person you are as well as your academic results. Well, first and foremost I would say make sure there are no spelling mistakes, make sure your dates are correct. It's incredibly off-putting for some people, and I'm one of them, when you read a CV and it's not, it's not properly put together, because it then makes you question, will this person, if they can't pay enough attention to their CV for something as important as getting a job, will they pay attention when it comes to actually doing the job? So make sure that it reads well. Get someone else to have a read over it for you, maybe a couple of different people to have a read over it for you. Try and probably tailor it for the organisation that you're going to. So if you can demonstrate through your CV, without reinventing it each time, but just demonstrate that you understand our business, do research on the business before you send your CV in, and try and give some background as to what you do as a person that makes you different from the next person. I think before you go for an interview, well, the basic is make sure you read up on the company, look at the website, but also try and see if you can Google more information on the company. Maybe go to Companies House, try and get an idea about the growth of the company, or if there is growth in the company, how the company is doing. Understand a lot, particularly in the construction industry, businesses are changing so rapidly at the moment. Try and get an understanding of where the business is right now. And if you can then demonstrate that at the interview, you're putting yourself streets ahead, because it shows that you actually care enough about the organisation, and it's not just a job that you're looking for, but it's a job with your company. So if someone's applying for a position with TSL, we would look for someone who can fit in with the organisation, who is it's quite an informal organisation. It's a company that has started small and is now a significant employer in the area. We look for people who want to work hard, progress, really work as part of the team, people who are flexible. Again, it's an SME, so you do have to be flexible. You do have to accept that you may come on board to do one thing, that you may have to do other things. And in terms of location, you may have to be flexible also. We now have offices from the northwest of Scotland down to the Central Belt, and it may be that we require candidates to move, relocate, even for a temporary period. I think most of all, it's just someone who wants to work hard and enjoy their work, because I think we all enjoy our work here. I think it's something that most people have heard before, but it's very true, is to find something unique about yourself that differentiates you from the other CVs that are going to be presented. I think particularly for graduates, that's an issue. If you've got experience, if you've got an understanding of the industry, put it down and let the interviewer understand what it is that you can bring to the company that maybe the next person being interviewed won't be able to bring.